good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Dima, Mario Brothers music. So Tiffany Cross, the former MSNBC host, as we know, 2 weeks ago, was terminated. And of course, we thought it was for some controversial comments that she said about the state of Florida and what private part it was shaped as, and talking about certain senators in the state, in conservative states. However, new information has been released that, pretty much shows that Tiffany Cross could have been fired for something else. However, let's kind of go back in time. Rewind, Dima. Remember this clip of Tiffany Cross hating on black men?
And I think Roland made a really legitimate point here. I will say, a lot of black men sometimes feel like they're ignored or they're put down, particularly sometimes even by black women in the media. So this is not that. But I do hear Roland's point that felt ignored. But you feel ignored and then you go over to the other side. The oppressed feel oppressed. So then you go and try to align with the oppressor. So I'm not putting black men down, but sometimes it's like, well, some of you Kevin Samuels following Tariq Nasheed quoting people, please look at the truth and see what's happening and get in line with some of the black women. Is majority, like he said, vote Democrat, but that margin of people who can be plucked away from your people and go advance policies that harm your people, I just don't understand that.
All right, so that's important because Tiffany Cross, as we're going to see, has no real respect for men or authority, which typically is a masculine trait, not always, but typically. And although that she's working for MSNBC, which is, I think, possibly a liberal program or liberal network. Here's what's happening with Tiffany Cross. Tiffany Cross was overspending for her 2 years at the network, racking up as much as, well, let's play a game of Negro era, shall we? Did Tiffany Cross spend $10,000 of the company's money, $20,000 for B, C, $50,000, D, $100,000, or E, $1 million? Jeopardy music! And the answer is D, $100,000 at 5-star hotels, stays in 2 years at the network. Now also, she spewed, as Mail Online says, virulent and anti-conservative rhetoric. But the big issue here is spending all of the company's money, sometimes spending $1,000 a night, staying at hotels that NBC's execs don't stay at. Now, obviously, here we have this particular brother. Check him out on TikTok. He's just really pissed off that she got fired, right? Is one of these brothers over there on the other side. I want to play his clip here, and then I want to come back.
So family, the president of the NAACP, along with many other black leaders, are upset because MSNBC decided to just fire Tiffany Cross. That is ridiculous. You claim to be allies. You claim to be allies to black people, and yet look how you treated this black person. It's unbelievable. You got Fox News with freaking Tucker saying the most racist, ridiculous stuff, and he stays on there, but she loses her job. I keep telling you, black folks, it ain't about Kanye. It ain't about Kyrie. It's about black people, because Tiffany Cross is an ally. She was on MSNBC. And look at how they treated this sister. I keep saying it, and I'll say it again. It's not about Kanye. It ain't about Kyrie, and it ain't even. And it's not even about Tiffany. It's about black people and canceling us. I'm telling you.
So of course, this is the typical brother who is on the left. No problem with the brother. He's trying to support our people in a different way. But see, that's the problem in Black America. The problem in Black America is this. You're supposed to be able to do whatever you want to do without repercussions. And when you get fired for doing stupid stuff like Tiffany Cross has done, what is she going to do? She's going to hire Gabrielle Union's old attorney. That's right, because Tiffany Cross wants to do a lawsuit. Yes, a lawsuit, even though her behavior, okay, is the reason. That's what it is. Brian Friedman, who also rep Megyn Kelly and Gabrielle Union, will come to the defense of Tiffany Cross. But Tiffany Cross is her own biggest issue. And this isn't the only problem with the left, right? How do we know? Let me see. Black Lives Matter. Oh yeah. Give them a round of applause, Dima. Celebration music, please. You see, Black Lives Matter has so many problems with the right and even with black men. You know, you have these people stealing money. What about Shalomaya Bowers, right? This guy stole $10 million in donations, allegedly, right? There's other people. There's other people stealing money in BLM, isn't there? What about this one chick, Patrice Cullors, secretly buying mansions, always talking about white supremacy, the racism, but you live right next to those people you're talking about. Same thing with these Tiffany Crosses of the world. Can't make your own money by your own hard work, but you work for the people that you say that are racist, and then you get fired and you cry racism, although they're the ones that gave you the platform. See, these liberals always want to use other people's infrastructure, never investing in their own stuff at all. Don't want to get into business themselves, but you want to spend everybody's money. You want to spend everybody's money all the time. You want to spend everybody's money. Look at you now. You had no respect, young lady, for the business and the money. You felt because you had a little bit of shine, you could do whatever you want to do, huh? Not even execs are spending $1,000 a night, but because you think you can do whatever the hell you want to do. I will tell you why, because you're double minority. That's why nobody can tell you nothing. That's what it's about. Nobody can tell you anything. So you figure you can do whatever you want to do until the liberals said, no, you can't. You can't say whatever the hell you want to say. No, you can't do whatever the hell you want to do. This is a business. And see, you know, that same disrespect that you have towards black men, I'll tell you who it really works with black men. It doesn't work with white men. It doesn't work with the untouchable community, as Umar said, are Asians. No, they're going to set you straight real quick. They're not going to take that disrespect. Oh no, you can come and talk about your community and talk about black men all day, but when you work for us, you're going to have some respect. And now you don't have any respect. Now you don't have a job because you don't listen. See, here's a situation that's happening with a lot of the folks in the liberal parties, right? The women. It used to be they would only have their animosity towards African-American men, some of them, and it would stop there. But what you're seeing is this new emboldened mentality that is disrespecting authority everywhere. It's not just a problem with black men anymore. It's whoever else the bosses is. We want to be able to do whatever we want. And guys are pushing back on that, and they're not used to it. What do you mean I'm fired? Oh, this is racist and white supremacy, when they're the ones giving you the platform. This is the reason why that attitude is not going to get you anywhere in life. Luckily, you're in America where you could try that. Come someplace else, want to try to Nigeria, Uganda, Kenya? No, it doesn't work. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Drunk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. We're out.